Hey, so I want to show you a cool feature in Chrome that you might not have seen yet, and it's a way of letting you organize your tabs across the top of your screen. Now, if you're anything like me, at any one time you can have 11 billion of these things. So what this little neat trick lets you do is organize them into a much more visually appealing and helpful way. So as you can see, I've got lots of tabs across the top, much less than I normally have. But I'm going to put these into categories, or at least show you an idea of how I would put these into categories. So let's say this page is for client 1 or client A. So we right click, we go to add tab to new group, and we're going to call this group, let's pretend what we're seeing is to do with client A. Okay, and let's make that orange. And let's say this too is for client A. We right click, go down, and then put it into client A. And let's say this also is for client A. We right click, add a tab to group, client A. Let's say this one is not for client A. This one is for me. So let's say a combination on my screen of stuff I need to do and for me and stuff I need to do for my clients. So again, we click on the tab, we right click on the tab, scroll down to add tab to new group. We click new group, and let's call this one me, or AHP, Amanda Hyde-Pierce. So let's call this me. Gonna make me pink. And this one over here, let's say, yeah, I'm going to right click, add tab to group, and this one is me as well. Okay, fabulous. Let's say this one is to do with client C, or let's just call this one projects. So right click, add tab to new group, let's call this projects. Let's picture this one, or make this one blue. We go across to this tab, and this tab is also to do with projects, and so on. Let's see, we don't want that one. Let's right click here, move this one, that's to do with me. Right click here, add to new group, and that's to do with client A. Now you can see they've all moved into their color coded bits. Oh, I haven't ever made Amazon anything. Yeah, okay. So they've all moved into their color coded bits. It's quite handy straight away looking at that. The colors are really, really helpful. But one other thing you can do is just tidy it up that one step further. So let's say we just want to work on our own stuff. We're going to come back to client A later. We're going to come back to projects later. Or we might get a call about client A at some stage. So we want client A's stuff handy there on the screen. But right now, you want to work on this here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the orange here where it says client A, just one click. You see, that's all, it's still in there. Let's just minimized it. Okay, I'm going to come over to projects, do one click, let's minimized it. So straight away, you can just see all I want to deal with at the moment is my own stuff. That's this one, and this one. Anything that's in pink. And that's so handy, so easy to work on. But let's say I've finished working on my stuff and now I want to work on client A. Click on it, one simple click, and let's just close, or one click on it, me, and it minimizes that. And straight away, my focus is here. Everything else is still here in case somebody phones. So let's say somebody phones about one of the projects. Fine. Got it all handy, ready to go. One click on projects. Great. Let's just close client A to keep my screen nice and tidy. And there, very handily, we can see, very handy to me. You can see just the projects open there. And it's so, so helpful. Visually, if like me, you're an online business manager or a virtual assistant, or you work with lots of different clients, this is such a handy way to have everything at your fingertips without completely confusing the situation. And if you get that call from the client or you need to find that information quickly, you know it's on one of your tabs. There you go. You know it's on this tab, so there's it there. Or you know it's on this tab, but let's look at it closer by closing everything else. And let's go straight to it. Target. Oh, I do love that. eBay. Oh, let's close this because it's really bad having shopping sites open. Don't shop on Target. But look how easy is that. So I hope that was helpful.